Samantha had been sexually assaulted both front and back. She had also suffered at least 2 blows to her head, which occurred at least half an hour before death, causing her brain to swell. Hello true crime fans and welcome to Behind the Yellow Tape. The abduction and murder of 5-year-old Samantha Runnion in July 2002 is a case that remains deeply unsettling. Samantha was born on the 26th of July 1996 in Boston, Massachusetts, and was living in Stanton, California when the tragic events occurred. On the evening of the 15th of July 2002, Samantha was playing a board game with a 6-year-old friend outside her home in the Smoke Tree complex. Around 6:30 p.m, a man driving a green car approached them. The man asked the girls for help, claiming he was looking for his lost puppy, described as a small chihuahua. As Samantha bent down to indicate how small the dog might be, the man, later identified as Aldrando Ivela, suddenly grabbed her. She fought, screaming and struggling as he forced her into his car and sped away. Her friend immediately ran for help, telling Samantha's grandmother what had happened. The next day, Samantha's naked body was tragically discovered by a driver along a remote mountain road in the Cleveland National Forest, about 50 miles south of her home. The location was near the intersection of the Killing Truck Trail and Ortega Highway. The body was unburied and found in a pose that was described as horrific. An autopsy revealed the horrifying extent of the crime. Samantha had been sexually assaulted both front and back. She had also suffered at least 2 blows to her head, which occurred at least half an hour before death, causing her brain to swell. The pathologist determined that she had died as a result of being strangled to death, with the blunt force trauma to the head contributing significantly. It was estimated that she died between 8 p.m. on the 15th of July and 2 a.m. on the 16th of July. Authorities quickly focused on a suspect. Samantha's playmate provided the description that was used to create a police sketch. Numerous tips led investigators to 27-year-old Aldrando Avila of Lake Elsinore in California, who was arrested just 3 days after the abduction. Avila had a connection to Samantha's complex as he had previously visited his girlfriend there. Furthermore, he had been acquitted of molesting his girlfriend's daughter and niece in an earlier case. Police noted that the killer was extremely sloppy, leaving behind mountains of physical evidence. Crucially, Avila's DNA was found on Samantha's body, and her DNA, believed to be from tears, was found inside the door of his car. Trainer prints and tyre tracks found near the body were also connected to him. Prosecutors believed Avila murdered Samantha to prevent her from being a witness against him, as he had faced young witnesses before. In May 2005, a jury returned a guilty verdict against Avila for murder, kidnapping and sexual assault, and he was subsequently sentenced to death. Samantha's mum, Erin Runnion, later founded the Joyful Child Foundation to help prevent child abduction and abuse. Thank you for listening today, and remember, stay behind the yellow tape.